Welcome back everyone, excuse me, to episode number 6 of our Let's Play series on cold waters in the USS Seawolf. So we're returning to port after pretty much critical damage. much needed rest and relaxation and repairs and refits and rearm and pretty much everything you can imagine that begins with an R. It's what we need to do in Guam. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and pin another medal on me. No, those are just the medals I have to date, I think. So, 7 days at war, 3 missions, 1 land strike, 16 warships sunk, 1 submarine, 6 merchants. Good lord. We're on average sinking 3 ships a day. It's 43,000 tons of warships. Only 1 submarine so far, and a very light, very modest merchant tonnage numbers compared to, you know, the historical ones, which were, you know, maybe going to try to compete with. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. Top secret. Recent satellite overflights show large quantities of Russian weaponry loaded onto Chinese freighters in the last 24 hours. I do not like this mission. Intel believes these ships will transit to Vladivostok. The PLA must not be allowed to get these reinforcements. You are therefore to intercept and sink these freighters before they can make safe harbor. Be aware of commercial shipping. Visual identification advised. Yeah, I had a hard time with this one last time. So, which one is there? Load on to Chinese from the Intel believes ships will transit to Vladivostok. I don't understand. Why would they be going to Vladivostok? Should they be going from Vladivostok to China? Quantities of Russian weaponry loaded onto Chinese freighters. In the last 24 hours, Intel believes these ships will transit to Vladivostok. The PLA must not be allowed to get these reinforcements. I don't know what it means. I think what we'll end up finding is that... Oh god. We may just fail this mission because... what are we going to do? We have to reload. I want so many ad caps and so many moss. Can we try to go short shift this one? I don't think so. I'm just gonna load it up and, you know, to hell with, basically, to hell with it. This is a very long time to reload, but boy, I kind of do want a few more of these. Quite like them. We have 6 moss, so that's plenty. Let's just rely mostly on our torpedoes. Okay, we have 2 spots remaining. We have 35 of these, 6 of these. Let's get one more. And I guess we'll just take another torpedo. Alright, cast away. Where are we going? Just sailing out to Vladivostok. Where would they be? I don't care. I'll run into anything. I'll take on anything. I'm pausing because I'm trying to think for myself. Transit to Vladivostok, or are they transiting from Vladivostok? Like, I'm left a little bit confused about all this. I think we'll just hang out around here. Try to figure out what we're doing. Oh, I think that this has got to be it, right? Mama. They know where we are. Alright. Oh, there, I found him. I'm stuck on something. Where are you? No. There. I got him. Okay. New soda contact bearing 119. Just south of east. Let's get this all straightened out. You know, we'll take 2... No, we'll take 2 here and 1 moss. Or do I want 1 moss? I think we'll do something like this. 4, 2, and 2. I'm just going to experiment with different things. Hulls back up to 100%. Those mistakes, those torpedo damages. I was talking with somebody about this. Wolfpack 345. He and I were discussing how in cold waters they let you get away with getting hit by more than one torpedo. And anybody who knows or can guess, I mean, probably nobody who knows is able to speak about it, but if you want to leave your guess as to whether or not a USS, a Seawolf class, can survive even a single torpedo hit, we were thinking no. How does any submarine survive a torpedo hit? It should just ruin your day, much less make you... I mean, how could you maintain combat with that? Anyway, 119, all hands man battle stations, and we'll have to go immediately rig
ship for ultra quiet.
Because we're going fast, and we're deep. That's the good news. Let's find out what we're up against here. Do you have a contact? We're imagining these are surface contacts. Close, but no. Oh, we're in merchants. What? I wanted warships.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 120. Designated Sierra 2.
This is a merchant, damn it. I'm stupid.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 217. Designated Sierra 3.
Is it? Okay, there.
Con sonar,
Next.
Sierra 1 is classified as
Thank you.
merchant.
Next. Oh my god, they're all over.
Con sonar, new contact
Oh my god, they're
bearing
literally all over.
045. Designated Sierra 5.
Give me a second. Give me a Interesting. We have a kilo.
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as come right to 091.
Alright, well, we'll keep looking. No, not quite. Nearly. Huh. Warship? By the way, I apologize. I know it could be frustrating if I've actually already seen it and I go past it. Looks like we are going to have a warship here, and maybe not. Another submarine?
On helm, steady course.
Huh, another submarine. Go figure. Romeo.
Con sonar, Sierra 4.
Should you see what we're
is
dealing with here? That
classified
one's
as
not.
submerged
That one's pretty
submarine.
quiet. Kilo's very quiet. Is that a kilo? How do you tell the difference? Oh, they're going to be impossible to tell the difference of. So,
Con sonar,
we'll leave it as a
Sierra
Silo.
3
Sorry,
is
kilo.
classified as submerged
Now Sierra
submarine.
5, the only one I haven't identified yet. Should be another merchant. Okay.
Con sonar,
This is a merchant.
Sierra 5 is classified as escort.
Okay, what are we dealing with here? Very deep waters. Okay, so we'll be in very good shape here. We know the Romeo. Close enough now. They didn't detect us when we were going 20 knots, so I'm not too worried about being detected right now. Still, let's just take a look at what the signature is. Passive is... probably could hear us. This kilo must be very close.
Come right to 1.
Gonna angle this way.
Helm I.
And let's make our depth... I think let's make our depth just 500. I will never get this right. The up arrow to me... we should increase the number, but it makes sense. Down makes you, you know, increase your depth. Okay, it's a little backwards. It's hard for me to, you know... I need a left-right arrow. Left-right, I would be happy to make left go back towards 0, right increase, but... Anyway, we have the Romeo because she's a little bit louder. We're able to tell her a lot more about her. Kilo could detect us with active now, probably because I did turn a little bit more towards her. We're exposing more of our
steady course.
Our profile. We're more beam aspect than stern aspect at this point. But she hasn't begun pinging yet. Now, I don't want to actually you know, I don't want to try to turn and face her because... Oh, okay. The other thing we could do is just visually identify... I think this is the freighter that we need to sink. Because it's not this. This is not what this is. But they don't have an identification thing. Yeah, you can even see that this one's off. But they don't have a...
Dive at 500 feet, dive by.
They don't have a merchant ship version of this. Even though... Wait. Trawler. So it's a trawler.
Sierra 5 is classified
Which is
as
legitimate.
merchant.
That's what it... I mean, that could legitimately be one. So did we just run into... Is this actually just a submarine group? Is this not the... This is interesting. If I move due north, we'll move towards the Romeo. We'll move away from the Kilo. If the Romeo ends up heading north at all, we'll be in her baffles, be able to launch against both of these guys. There will be a small amount of time when we will not be able to hear the Kilo if we do it this way, though. Okay. And we can actually barely hear her. In fact, we could not hear her with our passives. Well, we know exactly where she is. I'm just going to mark this grid in my head. I'm going to go ahead and execute the maneuver as I was talking about doing it.
Come left to 019, helm I.
So we know where she is. I don't think we're going to launch a Moss here. I think we're going to be able to kill these guys without... They're not very fast, so neither of them are going to be able to avoid the Mark 48. I just wanted to do this in a really tricky, clever way in order to avoid any counter launches, you know, at all. But I don't think we're going to be able to do that. And then we'll come to the surface. We'll see if any of these three are the merchants we're trying to sink. We're expecting the Kilo to go into our baffle. Oh, towed array. Forget it. Of course, we're not going to lose them in the baffles because we have a towed array. In fact, the only thing we might do is lose the Romeo in the baffles because, I mean, we'll be obstructing our own towed array. So let's not go completely that way. It's so funny. I don't know why I was thinking that way. And the Romeo actually has decided to line herself up. Oh, yep. So probably this is just the time we launch. Let me just make sure the Kilo can't hear us. She definitely can. Well, let's just kill the Romeo. We want these to... First of all, we want to see where they are. She's more towards the surface, but we can probably just get away with... I think we have to launch against the Kilo first and guide that home, and then launch against the Romeo. Hopefully it just requires... it's tricky. The Romeo is close to the surface. We actually need a little bit more time to guide that one on. Okay, let's go ahead and launch with that.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir. Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
That's actually fine. Perfect timing in my opinion. Now let me get this guy up to the surface. Active. Get him up to the level of the Romeo.
Come right to 048, helm I.
That one's going to acquire for sure. Don't know about that one, but I'm going to try to move back towards these merchants.
101, helm I. Come right to 113, helm I.
So the kind of fun thing is we might be able to use the merchants as bait.
Launch transient from
Yep, there it is.
3. Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 3.
Okay, let's go ahead and do this.
Con maneuvering. Come right to 1. Make turn. Make turns.
Let's cut the wire.
3, 5,
Good luck, my friend.
Maneuvering I.
Well, the Romeo did launch at us, unfortunately. But that's fine.
Make depth 550 feet, dive by.
Pretty sure we're in good shape, though.
Come right to.
And maybe we can just sink one of these merchants with our own... You know, who knows? Maybe these are... Let me just go over. Where are you guys?
Con, helm.
Yeah, this
steady
is...
course.
I think this is it.
Come right to. 18.
How tricky do we want to be?
I
think we might want to be very tricky. I forgot how you're supposed to identify these things, though. Like that's definitely Russian, the other one. So can we just acquire the torpedoes and run them into the... Or will they do it automatically?
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing.
Okay,
3,
Romeo's
5,
toast.
5.
Will they automatically require? The Kilo? No, she's too slow as well. Really, almost no chance these avoid. I would have loved to have been at the surface when I launched. I didn't think about this. Trying to kill the merchants with... with their own weapons. Will it count if they count? I mean, I have so many questions. So many uncertainties.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing. Con maneuvering.
Oh, these both were pretty far away.
5 knots.
This is the one going at the Kilo. This is the one that's currently chasing and probably about to impact the Romeo. I moved up, by the way. We'll slow down to 20 knots.
2, 0 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Got him.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing. 2, 5,
Okay.
9.
Stuff's going on over there. One merchant overhead. Where's the ordnance? Is it coming our way? Maybe it just totally missed.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 2, 0 knots. Come right to 2, 7, 7. Helm eye.
I mean, I don't see... We're not tracking any torpedoes in the water. They might have just totally whiffed on their guess.
3, 5, 9.
Yeah, this one is not. This one is going to... Well, okay, no, that one might get there.
Con sonar lost contact.
Oh,
Sierra 3,
Kilo's
last
done
bearing.
for.
2, 6, 3.
Can you...
Breaking. Con helm, steady course.
I really want to look at the... I really want to look at it. Yeah, these are not going to find us either. Yeah, that one just ran out of steam and even... If we're lucky, we might be able to draw one of these in. How crazy do we want to be?
Make turns for 3, 5.
Alright, let's do this.
Maneuvering eye.
Here we go. They've seen a big explosion. Well, I guess 2 big explosions by now. So they know something's up. Our cover's blown.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing.
Okay, it's in
2,
our baffles.
7, 1, contact faded.
I forgot where exactly the point is. It's like... It might be even like 350.
Con sonar regained
No,
contact
430.
on Sierra 1.
I think it's
bearing
430.
0, 7, 1.
A little bit crazy, but hey. Yeah, there they are, right there. I mean, they're practically... I don't even know if I need to do anything. These torpedoes just might guide in on their own.
making turns for
Let's
3,
find out.
5 knots.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1. Last
Yeah,
bearing,
I know.
0,
And you're right
6,
there.
8. Contact is in the baffles. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1. Bearing 0, 7, 9.
These are just coming right at them. Was this their safeguard? Was like, okay, we're gonna aim at them exactly, just in case if they try to escape. What we're gonna do is just. So one's gone active now. Okay, we have to stop here. 4:30. Is it gonna pick up the merchant though? That's the question.
Come right to 119 helm I.
Because I want it to.
Con helm steady course.
I don't think so. I think they're just totally the wrong direction. Now, how do we go about identifying whether or not these are... Oh, geez. Oh, yeah, gee, I wonder if this is the one that's providing help for the... Was that there the first time? Am I just that blind? Well, this guy's gonna get... He's not gonna...
Con sonar regained contact on.
I'm not gonna allow
Sierra
this.
2. Bearing 1, 4, 5.
Where's the other merchant, though? Is this one? Oh, this one might get it. Come on, turn back this way. Oh, they're so close. They're just not zigzagging up. Oh my god, they're so close. They're barely not going to get there. So this one is not a threat, but clearly we have one that we do need to deal with. So let's go ahead and slow down to...
Make turns for 10 knots.
yeah, 10 knots is fine, and then we'll bury this guy for his transgressions.
Come right to 179 helm I.
Should we I kind of want to surface the boat. Nah, I guess you wouldn't want to give away your position or anything. Not that it's not obvious that something's going on with all the destruction, but yeah. So we have a clear target. And I'm glad that I don't remember this being the case. I'm glad that they made it so easy now.
0 knots.
It's very clear which one is. And did we actually take a look at the trawler? I'm pretty sure the trawler's not important, but we can come up to periscope depth.
Make depth 4, 5, 8, dive by.
We're slowing down. Yeah, we're slowed down enough that we can kill this guy directly.
Con helm steady course.
Let's just go up to periscope depth, and I'll visually identify, just for the,
Make
the
turns
fun of it.
for 5 knots. Maneuvering I.
Huh?
Con maneuvering. Making turns for...
Oh, we
5
identified the kilo,
knots.
but she's a goner. Okay, so let's pop up the ESM
Raise
mast.
the ESM mast.
Nothing.
Lower the ESM mast.
Up scope. Visually identify. Hey, look, there's wheels and stuff on that one. So let's launch a torpedo now. We took all our precautions. I want this one to go active because I want them to know we know.
221. Aye, sir.
Now, let's also take the time to identify this trawler. Should be around 60 or so. Maybe 45. Where are you? Are you really that far away? Where's your 45? Yeah. Right here. I do not see it. We know it's there, but I don't see it. Well, do we want this one to go active yet? I don't want him to get the wrong one. Of course, we can guide it. I don't want to lose the wire. It's the main thing. I don't want to lose the wire, but I want it to come in from the side. But I guess it doesn't matter as long as this thing sinks. I just want our crew to be terrified knowing that we found them out. And you know what? I don't want to go to I don't want to give them much time. Just give them a very, very little bit of time to react. Probably it's not good. I probably should just go passive. Merchants are so loud. I'll go active at the very last moment if we have time. I mean, if we have it on the wire still. Cruel Tortuga. Send it active, but nope,
fire control,
don't
weapon
actually do
acquired.
that. Yeah, we're gonna make it go active. I'll just keep bobbing in here. If we lose the wire right now, it'll go back to target and destroy it. Whoop. Nope. Nope, not quite yet. Bad. Bad. Could very easily go to the wrong one. Okay. They know. That wasn't a whole lot of time for them to do anything about it.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 198. Contact breaking up.
That's what you get. Alright, so let's move back towards this trawler.
7, 8.
Maybe go down, scope. I just want to, visually identify that this is not something we need to worry about. This one appears to be legitimate, despite it flying the Soviet flag. Sorry, Chinese flag. Which is our enemy. They even have sailors on it. Huh. How cool. I feel like you should be able to sink these things without repercussion, but because I don't know for sure, at the same time, is there any downside to sinking Chinese? This is one of the ambiguities in the game. I wish I knew. And I would be briefed on this before leaving port. Or, I mean, you would have some standard operating procedures. I'm just not aware of those. I'm not aware of what the game thinks they are, even. Nice bulbous hole. So, that's the tricky thing, unfortunately.
Dive at
This
10.
lack of knowledge.
Make turns for.
By the way, down scope.
0 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Don't need that anymore.
Non-maneuvering. Making turns for 1, 0. Come left 2. 0,
Yeah, so
7,
what I'll do
help
here
eye.
is I'll just pause the video,
7, 5. Help eye.
and I'll jump back as soon as I've identified the trawler. I'm not going to go for this merchant. I think we've sunk the one that it's pretty clear had, questionable material. So I'll cut back in a moment.
Con, help.
All right, here we are.
Course.
Up scope.
I'm not even going to bother with the ESM mast. Presume it's okay.
Dive at 4, 5, 8, dive by.
There's our trawler. Let's take a closer look. Good, I'm glad they use Master 5 now. I don't see any equipment on this one. She's not even flying a flag. Do you see that? What? That is amazing! She's only flying a flag on one side. It's stealth technology. I think we ought to kill this thing. This is amazing. I mean, your technology is more advanced even than Seawolf. That is amazing. Oh man. Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap this one up. Leave combat. Good. And it says the merchant was an enemy. Congratulations on a job well done. Losing those supplies will hurt the enemy big time. New orders coming on this downlink soon. Spokesman for U.S. Naval Operations today revealed that an enemy resupply convoy had been successfully repelled by a naval blockade of Vladivostok, Soviet Union. The fighting was intense with numerous vessels sunk. The success of recent U.S. naval operations continues to have a significant and lasting impact on the ground war. Initial suggestions that the role of the Navy in this conflict would be limited at best have proven wrong. Who would say that? I think that it would be like first and foremost a naval fight. Intelligence estimates indicate that enemy commandos will land from a submarine in the vicinity of Spratly Islands within the next week. You are ordered to intercept and eliminate them before they land. Okay, within the next week. That does give me time to get down there. It's just, well, we're nicely equipped. If they're being inserted by submarine, I feel like it probably is wise for us to put another ad cap. And Spratly Islands, here we go. Oh. Well, it's 30 minutes in, and we're going flank speed, 341, exactly where we just came from, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and do this one. It's the submarine that we missed, but that's fine.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Oh, we're looking right at him. It's 341. That should be okay. Let's swing right just a smidge to clear, make sure our towed array, when it gets out, is free to detect them. And we'll wait. Probably come up, as I like to do.
Make depth 450.
Just because then we can dive further. It's easier to avoid the torpedoes when they come. And usually the enemy submarines are around this area, so... Okay, not seeing anything.
Con, helm, steady course.
Oh.
Come left to 008. Helm aye.
I'm hoping this is
Sonar
merchant.
new contact bearing 340. Designated Sierra 2.
Yeah.
Con
Trawler.
sonar Sierra 1.
Come right to 04.
And this should be the submarine. Oh! Oh my! Well, look at that.
Con sonar Sierra 2.
Now, this is not something we can just
submerged submarine.
play around with. This we want to be very careful with. I'm going to actually say stay at 500 so we have a little bit of extra time to dive if they do launch a rocket-propelled, rocket-assisted torpedo. I don't know how you call these SSN 15s. Maximum speed is 500 knots in the air. Obviously, good range. I mean, we're in range no matter what. Seeker range is only 1,500 yards, so we could probably very easily avoid it. But submarine launched standoff ASW missile. It is similar to the SSN-14 and drops the same UGMT homing torpedo. Okay. But that torpedo does have a very short range. Now, right now, she could not detect us.
Helm, steady course.
Con, dive at
I could always...
50,
the thing is, if he does rocket launch, we don't want to be above the duct. He might just counter launch blindly. But I think what we'll do is we'll get some sensor reading going this way. Whoa. We'll get some sensor reading going this way. And then we'll do proper target motion analysis on an alpha. And I'll swing back left so that we can get a little bit better. Thanks always to people who point out these interesting, cool things in the comments.
Con, helm, steady course.
It's been like a couple minutes, so
Come
let's
left
swing
to
back this way now.
258. Helm aye.
And
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra
okay, there it
2,
is.
last
I was gonna say it
band.
also puts us.
223.
Maybe I should swing around the
Helm aye.
back when we're doing this. Put us closer to that trawler.
Con sonar lost contact.
I
Sierra
feel like
1.
doing that
Helm,
actually didn't
steady
help
course.
because when we lost contact, I think our solution went down. So we should probably do it this way for a while.
Come right to 272.
Oh, look how
Helm
deep
aye.
she's going. It's confusing. Well, you know, the good thing about her going that deep is that she cannot detect me. So I'm going to come up
500 feet.
to 350.
350.
We don't, I mean, the only thing she can do is counter launch torpedoes. She's obviously not going to be able to launch an SSN-15 from that deep. Can they? I don't think so.
Come right to 281. Helm aye. Con, helm, steady course.
Con, dive at 350.
Okay, let's do this.
feet, dive
Oh,
high.
whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. come back the other way? I think she's pretty far away. She's actually might be beyond range. Alright, let's go ahead and... I'm tempted to do this.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con maneuvering. Making turns
Okay.
for 1. Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Just gonna go forward a bit. And then we'll slow down. Hopefully, what sprint and slide or whatever it's called. I never remember.
Make turns for 5 knots.
She may
Maneuvering aye.
know where we are. Or she may have been doing something similar. Oh my god, are we going fast? Don't go fast. Yeah, so I think she knows where we are.
Come left to 137. Helm aye.
Rig ship for ultra quiet. Make depth 50 feet. Dive by.
She cannot hear us yet.
Come left to 170. Helm aye.
Our active profile, because we're turning away from her. I want to get above the layer and then launch. Solution's pretty good at 83%. She obviously heard us, but that's fine. Because my plan is brilliant. It's foolproof. Oh, well. Alright, we're launching. She knows right where we are. Oh, hey, guess what? She's really, really, really close.
Con fire control. We've lost the wire. Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
This thing's gotta get deep.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 2. Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 2.
Now the waiting game. Does she have us or not?
Come right to 232. Helm aye.
Because we are definitely on a different level than her torpedoes. We can actually go 10, I think, here.
Make
10 knots.
turns for 10
Amazing.
knots. Maneuvering aye.
Con sonar, we are
Nope.
cavitating.
Just drop down
Con
to...
sonar, no longer cavitating.
I think even this
Make
should be...
turns.
Whoops. There.
Make turns for 1.
I don't think you cavitate with 10 knots as long as you're
Maneuvering aye.
below 50 feet. Might as well reload. I mean, no reason to be quiet now. We cavitated, I mean... We can guide this one home, which is nice. This Alpha's obviously not gonna give up the ghost easy.
Con fire control. Weapon acquired.
Wow, it acquired. That titanium hull. Oh.
Torpedo room. Tube 1 ready.
Oh, interesting. So they are winding their way to the surface. Well, one of them is. Interesting. No, then stay at the surface. Well, actually, I don't know what we want to do.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 004. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 234. Contact faded.
Con fire control. Weapon acquired.
I think he's gonna have a hell of a time. Oh god. I mean, this is the Alpha at her best. Dodging, ducking, dodging, diving, weaving. She's gonna have a hard time in a moment, though. Lost her. Is her own torpedo going after her? No, this is the zigzagger.
Con sonar, noise maker.
Oh yeah,
bearing
she's...
0,
Oh my god.
0, 5.
Oh. What a day she's having.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is cavitating.
This is so exciting to watch. Wait, we still have one of these on the wire. Which one do we have on the wire? You have you. Okay, well then,
Sonar,
let's
noise
guide her
maker
home.
bearing 0, 1, 0.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Oh, I know. I know. Sayonara, sucker!
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 0, 1, 0. Contact breaking up.
Yep. I think at that speed, getting hit by a torpedo. Oh, your day is about to be a little bit worse. She doesn't know. How's our day looking? I think we're still okay. Yeah, this one's still way below us. And the one that could hit us is not going to. Well, I think that was fun. I think that was worth taking the time to look at this. Take on this alpha. Actually, we want to... Periscope depth.
4, 5 feet, dive by.
Actually, we'll go to just 50.
Make depth 5, 0 feet, dive by.
Yeah, we're way below this thing. Not gonna make me secure until I see it detonate, but... So these are the SET 65Ms.
Con sonar.
Actually, she
we are
didn't even make it to
cavitating.
us. Oh, we're capitating. Oops.
Make con sonar. No longer
Okay, good.
cavitating.
So that was mission accomplished. You got it. Excellent results, but unfortunately this was not your mission. Well, that's going to conclude this video. So, until the next one, I'm having a lot of fun. Still enjoying this series. And we'll catch you back for the next. That's it, yeah. Until the next one, take care. Thanks for watching.